What's up, everyone? I'm Andy, and you're watching Andy's Reviews and Adventures. I wanted to make a quick video about this network radio that can be used with Zello. Didn't see any other videos on YouTube about this particular model. Everybody's been talking about the ZL10 and pretty much buying those at their $60 price point. This radio was actually priced about $10 more than that, and it has a 5% off coupon at the point that this video is being filmed, and so it came out to be about $6 more than the ZL10. The reason why I purchased this one versus the ZL10 is because it has a better keypad on it. At least it appeared to in the pictures. But this is also a KSUN radio. It is the KSUN ZL30. So we're going to check it out. We're going to unbox it, see what comes with it, see if it's any better possibly than the ZL10, which I really wouldn't be able to compare it because I don't have one. But this is it right here. Let's see what else is in there. Oh, get that cardboard out of the way. Whew. I'm all over the place here. All right, looks like we got a charging block, a cable for charging. It is a micro USB. From what I hear, the cable will not connect to your computer. It's only for charging purposes. So if you want to connect it to your computer and do some screen mirroring and reprogram the radio, you're going to need a different micro USB cable. You got an antenna right here. Get that out of the plastic. Right there. I don't know what those markings are, but we're going to find out. Oh, what does it say? Oh, 2G, 3G, and 4G. Okay. So that antenna actually does work for the cellular service that's built into it. Supposedly it does have a SIM card slot. Battery's already on it. Let's see if we can't get the battery off here. Having to do this one-handed. Okay, I don't see a SIM card slot. That might have been taken out, so I guess this will not... Oh, no, never mind. Sorry about that. There's a SIM card slot right there. Doesn't look like it's a nano SIM. It looks like it's more of a micro SIM, which is the medium-sized SIM card. So bear that in mind if you're looking to purchase this. Let's see if it takes a Kenwood style. No, it does not. Oh, and it is USB-C, so that cable that came with it won't even work to charge it. So it looks like it takes a regular headset, a regular 3.5 millimeter jack headset, and it will charge via USB-C, which is a good thing for me because all my stuff is USB-C. But I didn't get a good cable with it. That's kind of crazy. Oh well. Well, guys, that's it. I'm going to put it together, and we'll check out the rest of the radio once it's turned on. All right, guys, flash forward about 3 minutes, and I've actually already got this thing up and running on Zello, and I mounted the belt clip back to the battery. I highly suggest you remove the battery and put it down flat on a table. Use a magnetic screwdriver to get that belt clip on. It was kind of a pain in the butt. So to turn it on, you simply push and hold the volume knob there, not a rocker. Sorry, getting people calling me. And it just, as it comes up, it actually says Zello. So they're pretty specific that they only want you to use this thing for Zello. Now, I did go into the Android settings, and it is running Android in the background. It is a old version of Android. There's the boot up tone. And I think it said it was 5.5, and then the last security patch it had was in 2016. So it's definitely an older model radio. But for $66 to be able to connect to Zello, it is what it is. It gives you something to hold in your hand. Now, it being Android, I'm sure there's a way to hack into it and get other apps working on it. That's another thing that kind of irks me a little bit. If you touch these buttons, it doesn't actually wake the screen up. The only way to wake the screen up is to either hold the PTT, which at that point you'll be transmitting, or to touch the power button once. It'll wake the screen up. Now, this little rocker in the middle, which I figured would make it easier to navigate than the keypad on the ZL10. It doesn't function as well as I thought it was. It does do up and down and left and right, but the way the software is set up inside, it doesn't allow a lot of up, down, left, right functions. It's kind of like run through a pre-built like maze it's got around the screen that it wants you to run through. So it does have some function. I'm sure it's a little bit better than the ZL10, but it's not like, oh, wow, I got to have this version versus the ZL10. But I can say it's pretty heavy duty quality. I mean, for what it is, it's got a lot of potential, I think. And I was wrong, as I said earlier, that it charges off of the USB-C right there. I don't know if it'll charge off that or not, if that's just a data port, but you can charge it via micro USB on the bottom of the battery. So the battery itself actually has a charging port, and that's where that cable and that charger will actually go. So I will attempt to charge it via USB-C, and I will make a second video about that. But this is just a quick review of the KSUN ZL30. We'll do one test call on the Echo just to see how it sounds. Let's see if we can get it to wake up, because I got to change the channel here. This is a problem. The screen here is like way too big for what it is. So I'm going to try and get up right there. Oop, let's see if we can go left. Oh, see, it let me go left that time. I'm going to hit OK. I'm going to go to options. I turned the font up, seeing if that would change anything. It made everything bigger, but it doesn't need to be bigger. It needs to be much smaller. Oh, push talk, audio. Up here, there we go. Need to go down to font size there and go to 0. Yeah, that's much better. I mean, it looks really small on the screen, but it needed it. The Zello app is like too big for the screen, and there's a way of changing that. You got to hook it up to a computer and do some kind of screen mirroring app to get into the controls, and you can change that from what I hear. I'm going to do another video on that too. I might add that to the follow-up video of this radio. But here we go. Hang on. Let's see if we can't. There we go. Contacts. Go down to, see, you can just barely see it right there. Let's see if it hits the Echo. Yep, it did. Okay. So let's do a test call. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4 on the ZL30. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4 on the ZL30. Sounds really well. I mean, I like it. And, you know, it's a tinker toy. You know, if you're just looking to tinker with a network radio, you know, these things used to be like $300 for their Sonim back in the day, and it just wasn't worth the money spending that for Zello, in my opinion, when you can run the app on your phone. But for $60, if you got an extra $70 lying around burning a hole in your pocket, hey, this might be the little tinker toy for you. Anyhow, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please like, thumbs up, and subscribe. I sure would appreciate it, as I'd like to monetize this channel at some point in the future. So, all right, guys, that's it. Have a good one.